Welcome to PACE TV, where we publish news on politics and entertainment. We have another trending news for you today, and the headline here reads IPC MRA Petition CCB over violation of journalist rights in Ebonyi. Here comes the news in details. IPC MRA Petition CCB over violation of journalist rights in Ebonyi. Two Lagos-based media support organization, Media Rights Agenda (MRA) and the International Press Center (IPC) have petitioned the Code of Conduct Bureau asking it to sanction Ebonyi State Governor Chief David Umahi for allegedly misconducting himself, breaching his oath of office and the Code of Conduct for public officers following his recent attacks on journalists in the state. In a complaint addressed to the chairman of the Bureau, pursuant to paragraph 3E of Part 1 to the third schedules to the 1999 Constitution as amended, the organizations contended that Umahi is unfit to continue to hold the office of governor and requested the Bureau to investigate the matter and invoke the provisions of paragraph 18(2)(a) and (b) of the Code of Conduct for Public Officers contained in the Constitution to secure his removal from office and disqualification from holding any public office in Nigeria for the next 10 years. This is signed by the MRA's Executive Director, Mr. Adetian Ojo, and the Director of the IPC. The petition recounted that April 18, arrest of Mr. Chidoke Agu, a reporter with the Sun's newspaper on the instructions of the governor. They also recalled the April 22nd State's Wild Radio and television broadcast by the governor in which he was banned from live Agu and Peter Okuti, a correspondent of the Vanguard newspaper, from entering the state government house or any other government facility in the state and from covering any government or official function in the state. The organization attached an audio recordings of the governor's broadcast to the petition, saying it contained inciting statements against the two journalists whom he banned, thereby putting their lives at risk, as well as threats to other journalists in the state whom he said would face their consequences should they publish any negative story about his government. They noted that the action and conduct of the governor constitutes an abuse of office in that he improperly and illegally used his position and power as governor in an abusive way to oppress and violate the rights of citizens of Nigeria and put their lives at risk. The organizations argued that the governor has no authority under the Constitution or any other law, whether as governor or in any other capacity, to take the actions he took, particularly to impose a life ban on journalists or on any other citizen who have not been charged with or convicted of any offense known to law. They accused the governor of violating his oath of office and the oath of allegiance, contravening several provisions of the 1999 Constitution, putting Nigerians in a situation of having breached its international treaty obligations, particularly Article 66 to C of the Revised ECOWAS Treaty, whereas a member state of the Economic Community of the West African States, Nigeria, agreed to cooperate with other member states in the area of information and undertook to ensure respect for the rights of journalists. They cited the provisions of constitutions which the governor violated to include Section 13, 22, 35, 1, 35, 3, and 39, 1. The organization contended that by his illegal and unconstitutional actions, the governor has brought Nigeria to ridicule before the international community and is responsible for Nigeria's violation of several international instruments. Among these are the revised ECOWAS Treaty, the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, as well as various resolutions of the United Nations General Assembly on the safety of journalists and actions that should be taken on impunity for crimes against the journalists. According to them, by conducting himself in the manner he did, the governor acted arbitrarily and in a manner prejudicial to the rights of other persons, particularly media practitioners engaged in the lawful pursuit of their professional duties as journalists. What do you think about this? I would like you to drop on your comment on this platform, and don't forget to press the subscribe button as more trainings will be coming your way. This is Spacey TV. Thanks for watching.